Hey guys, Ivan's Quantic here, and I'm back again with some more WWE 2K16 news. Now, a few weeks ago, if you've been stuck to my channel, you know that there were actually two screenshots released that showed off the main menu. You know, there's two screenshots of the main menu, and those were taken from from the press conference that went on like last week before SummerSlam. And you know, those two screenshots leaked, but now we actually have video of the main menu, which is awesome. So this is video from the same press conference last week before SummerSlam. You know, there's a massive press conference. You probably know by now. You know, all the superstars were there. The game was playable. Showcase was playable and stuff. So yeah, someone actually did record the main menu, and the big thing is there that you know, you weren't allowed to record WWE game because the game's playable there. That's the main thing. But you're not allowed to record it. But some guy snuck a camera in there, and he did manage to record the main menu. So I will play the video showing off the main menu now and talk about it after. So yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that's it. That shows off, you know, the main menu, as well as pretty much the most important thing is like the whole point of the video is it shows off, you know, the character selection wheel screen thing. Because you know, in 2K15, 14, and 13, I think that it was like, you know, the pictures. There was pictures of the superstars' faces. You scroll around the main menu, you can check, like when you go exhibition match, you know, there's all the different faces, and you go to find the superstar you want and click at their face. But now they're bringing it back to basics, where it's a scrolling wheel, and it works that way now. So you know, people had a question, you know, if it's a scrolling wheel, how are you going to be able to choose, you know, custom superstar, downloaded superstar, or normal superstar and stuff? And now, you know, when you click exhibition match, now we know it says, do you want to choose a normal person, custom person, or downloaded person? And you know, you scroll down, and the thing is, it's kind of weird how in 2K15 there was what, 70 superstars, yeah, and they had the big faces thing. But now it's, you know, there's going to be 200 superstars. I'm thinking that's going to be a really long scroll, don't you think? If it's just a scroll menu thing when you're choosing your person, if there's 200 people in the game, that's going to be a really, really long scroll. You know, that's going to take ages. So I was thinking, why couldn't they just have it instead as the normal way, which is, you know, all the faces? But because, you know, now there's more people, it should work that way. But yeah, there's going to be a scroll, especially 200 people. You're probably going to get lost really easy into that scroll. But yeah, it shows the main menu. You know, it shows we see that, you know, it's when you click exhibition, you know, the actual portrait for exhibition, Seth Rollins, you click exhibition, and you know, the only things available in one-on-one and tag team. But the big thing is, you know, it's, you see a big like picture of Seth Rollins with the title and stuff. So yeah, this is just the main menu. You know, I just wanted to get a good feel of it and stuff. Obviously, the only thing here was playable was exhibition matches. So if you're saying, oh, where are all the modes? This is because, you know, this was at the conference, and the only thing playable at the conference was the exhibition match. That's why it only shows off that. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. It shows off more of the, you know, selection wheel, the main menu and stuff. So yeah, tell me in the guys, what do you guys prefer? Do you guys like having where you can have all your faces and choose your superstars that way? Or do you like it the way, you know, the old style, like SmackDown, not SmackDown, but so like, you know, SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain and stuff, and back in 2K16, we actually have to scroll down the whole main menu and find your person. I like the main menu scroll down, I like scrolling down and stuff, but since there's 200 people, that's going to be a really long scroll. I don't think it would work for 2K16. I think it'd work something better like 2K15. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.